Hello, welcome in. It is Thursday, August 29th, 2024. This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you with your free pick of the day on YouTube, helping you find the sharp play daily, like it says right there, boys. I'm helping you find the sharp advantage, the professional advantage, the wise guy advantage that the public's not seeing, helping you find the lines that make sense for you, where you're going to profit the most, and everything in between, from sports books to DFS apps, futures plays, fantasy sports, all that good stuff, man, right in the title there. Yeah, this is your free play. If you're new to the channel, welcome in, man. I give out free plays every single day on YouTube. Football, basketball, WNBA, golf, hockey, all that good stuff. So follow me on a daily basis, man. You won't be disappointed. Year-round free picks for you to help give you an advantage outside of what maybe you're reading online, what people are spewing at you on ESPN, right? All that stuff. I'm helping you find the needle in the haystack, right? Let's say that. And helping you find where you should be placing helping you find the spots you should be placing your money instead of what people are telling you to place your money on. So every single day, man, I start off usually, we've been doing a lot of baseball and basketball, but we're back, dude. We're back. This is a North Dakota State, Colorado free pick video here. So you're getting football picks here, man. You're not getting baseball anymore. You're not getting basketball. I'll still pepper in things like that on a daily basis, maybe a couple free pick videos here and there with baseball and WNBA. And if you follow me on Winible as well, you'll see some free picks on there as well for all of those, some DFS plays, some straight up plays, all that good stuff. So if you're still into baseball, if you're still into WNBA, you like playing props on those, I'll still have some of those in there, so don't be worried. But football is the bread and butter, man. We all are here for this. We've been waiting all year. Football is upon us. Primetime game tonight, man, with primetime himself, Neon Dion. So let's get into it, man. North Dakota State, obviously a badass FCS school who's kicked ass for years. A couple changes here with their quarterbacks, things like that. We're going to get into here in a second. In Colorado, we all know Shedeur Sanders, Deion's kid, Travis Hunter, big names, right, coming at you. Primetime tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time. So you should be locking in on this play. Okay, locking in on the game. It'll be a great one to start off the season here for week one, as well as where the advantages are, man. But like I said, we always start out with yesterday's recap and past videos. And I was on WNBA. I don't know why it says 0 right there. Taurasi actually had 5 boards. So that sucks, man. Because McBride hit this over 2.5 pretty easily. And her line was heavily juiced to hit that. So we hit that probably almost midway through the third, I think it was. And Taurasi, man, was hovering around 3 rebounds right near the end of the game. Right near the end of the game. And here's the weird thing, too, man. This was a great play. It may not look like it in terms of a loss, but beginning of the day, yesterday when I put this video out, it was at 3.5. The line actually got pushed down to 2.5 on pretty much all major sports books, DFS apps, all that stuff. So, honestly, we got in at a good time to grab the under, because when it happens is this. When it's 3.5 and it goes on to 2.5, that means sharp bettors, professionals are buying it down. So that's why I got bought down at 2.5, because the books are like, okay, most people are going to hit this. So we got to move the line down a little bit. So it sucks because it didn't matter either way, right? She got 5 boards. She was at 3 boards midway through the fourth, and it was looking pretty good there. But, it is what it is, man. A couple loose boards here and there she grabbed at the end. They didn't even win the game. So it's you would expect she's not actually getting any boards as it is, because the Lynx were making a lot of points. But we'll get into more plays like that later on. But we're into football, dude. And here we are today, baby. We're going to take a look here at North Dakota State and Colorado. And I'm going to show you a little bit of something here, okay? Between Chalkboard, Prize Picks, DraftKings, all this stuff. So I love the player props for this game. And most people may be looking like, hey, we're just going to go overs, right? Shedeur's going to kick ass. He's going to go over that total. Wester's going to over that total. Hunter's over that total. I don't like that, man. I'm zigging when everyone else zags. I'm zigging when everyone else zags here. If you look down here, take a look at what I'm playing. Less. And you're like, what the hell are you doing, man? Why don't you just lock this in on Prize Picks? Well, here's the reason why. Let's go up here to Chalkboard. On Chalkboard, if you lock in Cam Miller under his pass yards, Sanders under his pass yards, Wester under receiving, and Shepard under receiving here, if you lock in this correlated play here, that it's going to be a run-heavy game, maybe a little low scoring than you think, not as much passing as you think, actually, in prime time spots. If you lock this in on Chalkboard, dude, you're 10xing your money. Makes sense, right? Usually a lot of 4-mans are 10xing your money nowadays, and most DFS apps. You're okay, why wouldn't I lock this in on Prize Picks? Take a look here. You're getting 3 units better on Chalkboard here compared to Prize Picks. Prize Picks has figured it out, man. They know that these are correlated plays, whether you go over these totals or under these totals. And here's the thing. They really think this is going to go under the total. If you blocked in the overs here on Prize Picks, you may get around like 8.5 to 9x your money if you went overs on their pass yards for both QBs and on Shepard and Wester here. But if you put in less for all of these on Prize Picks, man, you're only getting 7x your money. Means you put in $100, you're only getting $700 out. If you put in $100 on Chalkboard, dude, you're getting $1,000. So look at that, 3 units better on Chalkboard compared to Prize Picks. If you are not on Chalkboard, it has the best DFS lines every single day. I'm telling you, man. They don't have every single game all the time, but you have to be on the lookout for their plays on a regular basis because they are giving you the most value in terms of maximizing your profits. So if you're locking this in anywhere, man, you need to lock in on Chalkboard, dude. Chalkboard kicks ass. I got a promo code at the end here. I'll show you right now. I'll just skip to it now. If you're not on Chalkboard, dude, here's where you can get Chalkboard. Here's the states. Here's the availability map. Not in every state. Okay, so if you're not in these states, if you're nearby a state, just hop over order really quick and place this in because this is a freaking banger and it's going to hit. I'm telling you. I'm going to go over the why in a second here. But use code SHARPSPORTS. Gets you $100 in, $100 match, 100% match. So if you put $10 in, they'll give you $10. But it goes up to $100. So if you have $100 around for payday, put in $100 and they'll give you a free $100. But we're really locking this one in, man. And most people would think I'm crazy because Sanders and his receivers have been kicking ass all last year. But here's the thing, dude. These QBs, we're just starting out the season here. Starting out the season is heavy to go under, especially on non-conference opponents, man. If it's a conference game, they kind of figured out at least each other, like the offenses have kind of figured out a little bit things here and there. And you may say like, oh, well, if it's non-conference, like, it should be going over. And a lot of times, actually, a lot of non-conference games somewhat go over. But here's the thing. With the FCS and the FBS here, I really see an advantage to North Dakota State, dude. Both their QB, they run a 2 QB system right now, guys, which is a little different compared to most. Miller is more so their passing game quarterback on a regular basis. So here's what's crazy about this, guys. Miller is their main passing quarterback, and he had a great year last year. He was really efficient, but mainly against FCS opponents. So you got to take that with a grain of salt, obviously, right? But they run a 2 QB system right now. They're going to utilize it a lot. Cole Payton is actually their backup right now, and they're going to be using him a lot too in like that Taysom Hill type role. So Cam Miller will be starting, obviously, but you're going to see a lot of Cole Payton, the backup, in there as well, who may be running a lot. So they're going to throw a lot of run at Colorado and that defense sucks ass. If you look back at past stats from last year, that defense got run up on a lot and a lot of points scored on them. So you may be thinking, like, why would you not go over on their passing totals? I don't think they're going to pass as much as you think. If North Dakota State gets the advantage in this game, man, they're going to be running the ball a lot more than you think, actually, guys. So if you want to lock in maybe their rushing total, like their running back, I can't find their running back right now in terms of his rushing total. If you want to go over on that, I'd lock that in. That defense sucks. I really think North Dakota State's going to come out running and try to control the clock and limit a lot of things going forward. Colorado actually changed out some of their offensive scheme at the end of last season. They were running a ton of snaps for Sanders throughout the end of all last season. They were a very high efficiency rating, passing the ball a ton. But even with all that passing, man, they were really inefficient near the end of last year, if you take a look back at their stats. A lot of times they were not hitting those totals. This 304.5 is very high for Sanders, and this defense for North Dakota State is really good. I'm telling you, man. They were top 5 in their league last year in terms of defensive efficiency rating. I really see them coming out and kicking ass and really just like hitting Colorado right in the mouth. Everyone wants to play up Colorado in this game, man. They have all the talent in the world, skill position players, all that stuff. But I really think North Dakota State's going to come out and surprise people here. There's going to be a lot of advantages for them on the ground, like I said. And I don't think Sanders is going to be connecting as much as you think, man. He's going to be playing from behind here and there, and he may be forcing passes and things like that, but it's going to be a closer game than you think, right? North Dakota State's not going to run away with this by any means. I do not think that, but I think they're going to control the clock a lot more than you think. Shedeur Sanders and Colorado have not seen this type of team before. North Dakota State is a very well thought of program that knows what they're doing, man. They're going to come in with a solid game plan. They're not going to mess around. Their head coach, he was there for about like 10 plus years, left for Iowa, and now he's back. So he knows what he's doing, okay? He's going to be ready to go. He's going to have a game plan ready to go. And Colorado's just going to come out and want to pass a ton, but I don't think they're going to connect as much as you think. Now, I do not have Travis Hunter in here. The reason I don't, Travis Hunter's line's around like 60 to 70, and there is a chance that if Sanders connects on a deep ball, it's going to be to Hunter deep, and he may get that 60 to 70 over in one pass alone. So if you want like a random prop, it's not on here. I do like Travis Hunter over on his longest catch total tonight because I do think Shedeur is going to connect on a long pass at one point or another tonight. But I just don't think he's going to be connecting to go over 304.5 passing yards. Honestly, I really do not, man. If you take a look at Fry's picks, the same totals there. Miller, the same thing there. But here's the thing. Shepard and Wester, a little bit different there in terms of the receiving totals compared to Chalkboard, right? So we have some advantages, too, on Wester being under 71.5 here on Chalkboard compared to 68.5 here on Prize Picks. So there's some advantages here. We're getting nice value, and that may make the difference right there, man, honestly. He may get 68 or 69 total receiving yards, and we'd hit on Chalkboard. But if we had 69 receiving yards on Prize Picks, we would not hit. So I do not think these guys are going to be getting a boatload of the passes. He's going to be going to Hunter a lot, and I do not see Sanders getting over that total, dude. I love this play, dude. I really think you got to zig when other people zag. Everyone wants to go over on these plays. I think the unders are going to hit. It's early in the season, and if you got to look at script. You got to look at the script here a bit too. If you think Colorado's going to kick ass in this game, yeah, then you should go overs on the totals, right? And I'll go overs on the QB as well because they're going to be passing a lot too. But I really think that North Dakota State's going to control the clock here. They're going to run a lot more at them. That defense is really solid and going to give Colorado fits and Sanders fits. So Sanders may be throwing a lot, but he may not be connecting a lot is what it comes down to. And in that case, I love it to be a very tight game, very slow-paced, which is not what everyone wants to see. And they got an extra pick for you here. Okay, if you're on sportsbooks, man, I love under 60.5. Okay, the total's been bought up a lot. If we take a look at the line movement here on Action Network, let's take a look here. I'll show you the line movement. So sharp bettors have actually been buying up from the beginning here. You can see it started out really low, around like 58.5. Okay, and it's been bought up to almost 61 already, 60.5 right there. So I see some advantages here actually when it comes to going under the total. So sharp bettors have been playing up the over, but 2-point swing is kind of crazy if I'm being honest, man. I mean, a 2-point swing is nuts to me just because it's early in the season here. Colorado, obviously, they changed out Lewis for Pat Schumer, and he slowed down the pace a lot more. In an attempt to protect, obviously the defense and the quarterback. They shaved off a lot of plays actually last year when they switched to Schumer at the end of last season. And like I said, North Dakota State's defense is unbelievable, man. Third down offense is third in FCS, so they kick ass, honestly, on a regular basis. I really love this. If North Dakota State controls the pace and their defense comes out to play, this under is a great play here. I really think you should be locking that in if you're on sportsbooks, dude. So make sure if you're on DraftKings, FanDuel, anything like that, get under 60.5 because the total's been bought up a lot. And I really think there's a value in going right under it to maybe 58 or 59 is where it's going to line up. Somewhere around that total, maybe like a 38-20 game. I don't know. We're talking like 35. Not that actually. Hold on. 28, 20, in the 20s to 30s. I really don't think it's going to be going above 30 on both sides. So we're really going to see something like a 30-28 game, things of that total. So lock that in. I have some more. I didn't get any of this from Player Prop Shop, man, so I'm going to be honest with you. But if you're interested in Player Prop Shop, use code SHARPSPORTS, 50% off a subscription. It's awesome. Player write-ups just like this. They got some up there right now for the NCAA game as well for the weekend. Check it out. They do the work for you. I went over them in a lot of my past videos. You want to check it out. Player Prop Shop does kick ass, and they have lots of promos going on right now for the season. So use my code SHARPSPORTS, 50% off any subscription. If you're interested in more player props and some research. And like I said, lock in on Winible, man. More picks and codes on there. Sportsbook plays like the one above, under 60.5. I love the unders tonight. I really think it's going to be a slower paced game, so you need to lock in the unders to your advantage here. Follow me for everything on Winible for free and VIP plays. I'll have some more later tonight and into the weekend. Okay, so I'm not going to go into videos on every single game, but I will have more picks on every single game too. So make sure you follow me on Winible. It'll be texted or emailed straight to you. So just follow me there for some more plays. Follow me on IG and TikTok. And if you need codes for any of these DFS apps, man, I have all this stuff with Winible and all the codes for free money in my description of this video. So take a look below when you're watching the video. Chalkboard, we're locking this in on, obviously. Put in Sharp Sports. They give you $100 for free if you put in $100. And I'll go into Dabble in the next couple of videos here, but Dabble kicks ass too. Dabble's got a lot of advantages. I'm talking like 6-man plays where you're going to make a lot more money than Prize Picks. So stick around for some future videos where I'll go into Dabble. If you use code Sharp Sports when you sign up with Dabble, you will get a free $25 just for going to the link in my description and putting in my code Sharp Sports. No deposit required. They'll give you $25. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You don't have to put any money. Free $25. And make sure you do, because I'm going to have a nice free pick video coming up here that uses Dabble. Again, though, we're locking on Chalkboard, man. If you're on DraftKings or FanDuel or anything like that, I love under 60.5 here in the game tonight. I think it's going to be slow pace. I think they're going to control the pace. Do not lock this in on Prize Picks. If you lock this play in on Prize Picks, it's only 7xing your money. If you're on chalkboard, you're going to 10x your money. Again, it's Shepard under his total, Wester under his total, Sanders under his, Miller under his. Awesome correlated play here. If North Dakota State controls the pace, defense comes out to play, Sanders is flustered, I really see it going under. And Miller's not going to be throwing as much as you think because of that two quarterback system. So lock this in on chalkboard, and I will see you for more videos this weekend. Bye, guys.